This is Bedtime Stories, Grownup Edition, Feast or Famine, Part 7. When we left off, Q had a rather difficult conversation with his son Michael, but he made it very clear where he stands. Melissa got Michael all the way together, and then Q kept all of the kids at his new house until the next day. Angela was surprised with 2 ensembles and a bouquet of her favorite flower, calla lilies. After reading the card, Angela put water in the vase, and then she called Q. "Babe, what is all of this about?" Q said, "Have you opened the garment bags yet?" Angela said, "No, I haven't, because I need to know what this is about." Q said, "It's about our first date, love. What's the issue?" Angela said, "The issue is, I told you, I don't need a whole bunch of extravagant gifts. I just need quality time. Romance." Q said, "Well, for me, this is romance. This is my love language. I love to see my woman dress well on my dime. I love to pick it all out, see her put it all on, and I even love to help her take it all off." Now, I know we're not there yet, but you know what I'm saying. Angela said, "Right, but..." Q said, "Let me guess. You're still thinking about the situation with Veronica." Angela said, "I'm sorry, babe, and I know it looks like I'm insecure. It's not that." Q said, "No, I understand. We both have things we're gonna have to reconcile. We're 2 grown adults. We each have a past. We've been in relationships, we've dated, you've even been married. All I can do is promise that I'll never put you in a situation that I've been in with another woman. And I have to trust that you won't put me in a situation that you've been in with another man. But let's go ahead and put the whole Veronica situation to bed and let this be the last time that we even discuss it. I put clothes on her back because I didn't want her to have to do the walk of shame. She spent the night in my hotel room. She slept in the bed. I slept on the couch. Nothing happened. I called Lisa, my long-term personal shopper. I gave her the color scheme that Veronica was wearing the night before and her sizes, and then I let her do her thing. It was never about enjoying seeing her in those clothes. It was about providing a service, a good deed, if you will. This is different because it took weeks for me to get all of the items that I wanted you to have. I selected each piece. I provided Lisa with the designers, the sizes, the styles, the colors, everything. All she had to do was procure them. I handpicked the accessories, and I even had something designed. And yes, I have a jeweler. I have no problem with your style. I have no issue with what you wear. I personally love design. I don't even wear basic underwear. I work hard, and I deserve nice things. And so do you. Now, you can wear whatever you want, but when I'm buying it, it's gonna be what I like. But in the end, you don't even have to wear it if you don't want to. Any questions?" Angela said, "I think you've covered it all." Angela opened the garment bag, marked option 1, and inside was a royal blue satin Alexander McQueen spaghetti strap, draped bodice, backless dress with a thigh-high slit in her size. In the shopping bag, marked option 1, was a pair of silver satin 4-inch stiletto Manolo Blahniks and a royal blue and silver Brahmin clutch. "What?" Angela said, "Oh my God, Q, this is beautiful. Are you sure you chose each piece?" Q said, "I did." Then Angela opened garment bag 2. Inside was a royal blue and silver Ballman cropped hoodie, a pair of light blue denim Ballman slim fit jeans, and a pair of silver thigh-high Christian Dior socks. In the shopping bag, marked option 2, was a pair of thigh-high Tory Burch royal blue suede boots in the style Addison, and a royal blue and silver Brahmin Nola backpack. Angela said, "So I need to choose between an around-the-way girl and a delicate flower?" Q said, "Nah, you don't get to choose, because you get to be both. You just need to decide which one you're going to be for this date tonight." Angela asked, "Well, how much time do I have to decide?" Q said, "Well, the around-the-way girl needs to be ready by 1. The delicate flower has to be ready by 6. Angela asked, But what about the kids? Q said, already taken care of. I'm en route to drop them off with the Queen Mother and Pops as we speak. Kids, say hey to your mom. After speaking with the children briefly, Angela showered, dressed, and headed to the Salvation Center of Dallas to hold her women's group meeting. At the end of the meeting, Veronica let Angela know that she'd contacted Marcia and scheduled an appointment with her for Monday. She'll be flying out early Monday morning and returning that same day in order to minimize questions about her schedule. When Angela got home, she called Q and said, "So is this a test?" Q said, "I would never play games with you, love." "What you mean, a test?" Angela said, "Are you trying to see if I'm going to pick the extravagant date over what looks like a simple date?" Q said, "There's never going to be a simple date with me, love. You should know that." Angela said, "Well, I've decided I want to be the around-the-way girl. I'm much more comfortable in jeans anyway." Q said, "Bet. I'll see you at 1. And I'm bringing the accessories." Angela pinned her natural hair up, did a little light beat, and was ready at 1 o'clock. She was a little uncomfortable, though, because she really doesn't wear crop tops. She doesn't really wear anything that doesn't cover her voluptuous derriere or has her midriff showing. When Miss Brenda took a look at Angela, she said, "Angie, now that's what I'm talking about, honey. You look good. You look young, you look flirty, you look fit, and you look fine." Angela said, "But I don't want people looking at my behind." Miss Brenda said, "Baby, they was looking at it already. Just because you was covering it up don't mean they couldn't see all that wagon you was dragging. Girl, let that man spoil you. Cut it out. Believe you me, I know my son never did. You got a man who loves you. He wants to see you in nice things. He wants to see you comfortable in your own skin. It's okay to come out of your shell. He's not trying to change you. He's just trying to show you a version of you that you haven't even seen." Angela looked in the mirror, did a little shimmy, and said, "Okay." When Q pulled up in the X5, he acted like it was the date. He pressed the button on the intercom, even though he had the code. When Angela let him in, he rung the doorbell. And when she opened the door, she was surprised to see Q not in his usual black-on-black uniform. He was matching her around-the-way girl fly and a Yankee-fitted cap, a matching royal blue Ballman hoodie, dark wash Levi's, and Timberland construction boots. His neck, wrist, and ears were frozen, and in his hands was a gold jewelry box. He looked at Angela and said, "Damn, Ma, you fine as hell." Angela said, "Thank you, and so are you." Q smiled from ear to ear and showed his rarely seen deep dimples. Then he said, "I got something for you." Inside the jewelry box was a pair of bamboo earrings, a nameplate with Angie and diamonds, and a pair of bangles. Angela said, "Oh, we going back to our teenage years. You on my porch looking like a D-boy. You got me out here looking like the D-boy's girlfriend." They both started laughing, and Q fastened the chain around Angela's neck. She put on the earrings and the bracelet, and they headed out. When Angela asked, "Where are we going?" Q said, "Baby, you're going to have to trust me. I'm about to introduce you to my past while I bring you into my future." Meanwhile, Regina has agreed to give Miss Brenda a ride to the Queen Mother and Pops Andy's house. "You ready to go, Mom Brenda?" Regina asked. Miss Brenda says, "I sure am, baby." They head out to the car, and Regina says, "So, Mom Brenda, tell me something. Why did you only have one baby?" Miss Brenda says, "'Cause that's all that God gave me, baby." "Why you ask?" Regina said, "Well, LJ's been trying to get us to have a third baby, and I just can't see myself doing that, at least not right now. I mean, we have a boy and a girl. Why do we need another baby?" Mom Brenda said, "You don't have children because you need them, baby. You have children to build a legacy. You have children because God said to be fruitful and multiply." Regina said, "Well, how much multiplication do I need to do? Being pregnant takes a lot out of my body, and taking care of newborn and breastfeeding and diapers, and I just don't want to start over. We're in a new city. My mom is getting older, and she's the main person who helps us with the kids now. I'm trying to establish my business in a whole new city and state, and so is LJ. I just don't see how this is a good time." Mom Brenda asked, "And what would be different in a year or two, other than you'll be a year or two older?" Regina said, so you think we should have another baby? Mom Brenda said, no, I think you should pray about it and see what God says. And I think you should hear your husband out and find out just why he wants to have another baby and why he wants to do it now. At that moment, Regina's phone rings. Regina says, speak of the devil. Hey, baby. LJ says, hey, baby, I need you to do me a favor. Regina said, what's up? LJ says, I need you to call Tracy and arrange to meet with her. Let me know where y'all meeting at, and then I'm going to pull up. Regina says, what's up? LJ says, something ain't right with Deuce. And I think Tracy knows more than she's saying. We're going to have to get her away from him in order to get her talking. Regina said, I'm on it. Regina and Miss Brenda pulled up at the Queen Mother and Pops Andy's house. When Miss Brenda exited the vehicle, Regina made the phone call. Tracy answered the phone, and Regina said, what's up, girl? Tracy said, girl, nothing. What's up with you? Regina said, you available to do lunch? Tracy said, sure, where you want to go? The ladies picked a place, arranged to meet in an hour. Regina let LJ know where they were going, and the play was in motion.